see you. What I didn't get the chance to show you this, but you guys can change your jersey. But I don't know which one should I wear now. I'm gonna wear this.
She's best friend is Stitch.
I don't get it. Why does the Java will be on the passenger
Great
side?
to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. The starters for Utah, Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Then it's Walker Kessler, then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Captain Clutch in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
What?
Here we go. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out.
Down. No.
Smart against Clarkson. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. Have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Now here's Jackson. From deep, Moran. Kessler with a rebound.
I'm not buying my shit. Where's my money?
Smart against Clarkson. Here's Captain Clutch. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, this coaching staff loves to see Clarkson passing. He's the...
Turn that down. I want to get hearing it in the YouTube video. I'm live on YouTube. I don't want to get copyrighted from that. Yeah, I'm trying to level up Stitch's friendship. He's like
LFG like and share, bro. Finally.
His friendship level isn't really that big.
What's good, Azzy, bro? How you feeling, bro?
That portion of his game.
Appreciate you for stopping by, Brody.
Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
Made it to a stream laughing.
Right in his stride.
Yeah, bro.
Slow up and was able to complete the play.
Yes, sir.
Here's Captain Clutch, pounded by Moran. Captain Clutch's shot is good.
I'm open and shut up. Hold on. Made it to a stream.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. Timeout call. Memphis.
But yeah, as are you playing card tonight though?
Electric players in the NBA, Ja Moran.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
And as we approach the end of March, a peek at the power rankings with the playoffs on deck. You look at Oklahoma City, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Utah, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Captain Clutch. Off target with the three. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far.
There's a scary man outside.
Yo, I was always scared.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you were scared last night.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
Cat.
If you really wasn't scared last night, you would have been holding me.
Morant with the slam!
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And yes, another basket!
Up and up he goes as he continues this
8,576
sensational
points
season.
in third place.
Now closing in on second most points in a single campaign.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. Jackson can't get it to go. Utah's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Captain Clutch. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Smart passes to Morant. That's good.
I literally got bullied.
With the assist.
Yeah, really nice finish there with
John Morant. He pushed me out of the way.
Great body control.
Fires the three. Captain Clutch's shot is good. Captain Clutch has got 11 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
From deep, Morant. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They lead by 4. Here's Clarkson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, and one.
And their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
No. Fuck nobody. Why are you even texting me that shit?
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Morant. Pass to Clark.
Bruh, whoever was
to the inside.
Somebody's phone was going off.
Here's Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Misses the 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Now here's Clarkson.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Captain Clutch. Hounded by Morant. Hits the trifecta. 14 points for him.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league.
All right, just let me know, bro.
Blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team is...
Shit, I'll probably run a couple of games tonight with y'all on Call of Duty or whatever.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for John Collins. Hendricks is checked in for Markkanen. And it's Colin Sexton in for Clarkson. Here's Pippen. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And they're on the run.
Oh.
Here's Captain Clutch.
Good screen.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Pippen. And he banks in the layup.
No way. He made that shit.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the left side wing. Here's Captain Clutch. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. From the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Oh, connects again.
And guys, he is now 2nd all-time for points in a season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pippen.
Oh my God, bro. Fucking bastard, I swear. Shout out to the 2.
And here's Smart. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Smart and Bain on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Captain Klutz in their last game against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He ended up with 58 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's
Shit,
Jackson following the bucket by Utah.
5 videos in 1 week.
Pass to Clark. Outside for Moran. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Clark. Memphis needs to get off the shot. Here's the 3. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Clark.
You want to hit in my face,
Morant's
right?
got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Here's Captain Clark.
I got you.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And let's check in with our rookie class and see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Just a little over a month left to go. He's shown us throughout the course of this season, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top
nabbing another steal.
All year long, that's been his thing. Just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
And with that swipe, he is now tied for 3rd for most steals in a single season. Grizzlies trail by 11. Bain, the pass to Clark. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap.
Shout out to the 3.
It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, the Jazz.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Not you.
Damn,
Jackson outside. Pass to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clarkson, right side. Beyond the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And, you know, that game had to serve as a morale boost. To win
like that
I didn't
see you, James. Money was good, bro.
Something. 12 left in the first half. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Kicking off.
Why does Donald always pick on poor Stitch? He didn't do nothing to him. He just likes to mess around. They're just pranks. Donald is a bit of a big baby about everything. Wow.
The second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. And it's Captain Clutch in at the point.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting the rim.
Any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of, so once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Good execution there. Clarkson smooth off the catch.
And here's Morant outside. Clarkson grabs it.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't
make it happen. Did I just hear somebody say, Daddy, what the hell?
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis.
An impossible move! Ja Morant!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Captain Clutch's shot is good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Smart outside. To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, this is part of why guys love.
Pass to Captain Clutch. 4-3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Here he goes. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Oh, tough basket from Markkanen.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Clark in the post.
Nah, they just bullied me. Hell no.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
A minute 53 left in the 3rd quarter here. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
So both teams making some changes here. A minute 50 left in the 3rd.
Come on now.
Back to Williams. Over to the wing. Here's Pippen. Knocks it down from distance. Pippen's got 7 points.
Well, when you
come on now, pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball.
Just expect it to go in.
Out left to the wing. Inside. It's tipped. 1:21 left in the 3rd quarter. The jump hook. Here's Edie. Can't get it to fall. Utah leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Sensabaugh. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Blocked!
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Captain Clutch. And the three-pointer goes. Captain Clutch has got 41.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out.
Yet another steal from him.
And he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the third highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. Pass to Pippen. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
And one.
Clutch's shot is good. Captain Clutch has got 43 points.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
You're not gonna make that.
Here's Pippen. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah. They have a confident 20 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
The free throw drops for Moran. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Thane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Collins. Marking it outside. Here's Captain Clutch from deep. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this
Come on, bro.
The focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Memphis making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Here's Moran. Yes, it's good. Moran's got 29.
Well, this is Moran at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Now here's Moran. Tightly guarded. Jackson against Collins. The teardrop. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Captain Clutch.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 43 seconds left in the game. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Captain Clutch, hounded by Moran. Here's Captain Clutch. Utah gets it back. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
There's the triple. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks.
My buddy Shank is the coolest person you'll ever meet.
You sure about that?
Punch the clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess let's sort it. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Dress to the teeth, man. You own this place. Spit that smile. Do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Ha ha. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week. Can't get no sleep.
What?
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No, I just turned my head that way.
Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. And for Utah, preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. And it's Captain Clutch in at the point. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways. But there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back.
At 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
His first personal.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins, a guy who can score at all 3 levels, so an all-around offensive game.
Barnes, bounce pass. There's the pass to Barrett. Down low. Pirtle inside. He's covered by Kessler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Captain Clutch, and the Jazz another 3.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Poked away. He's all alone. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
And the Jazz pushing it up now and finished off by Collins.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Captain Clutch, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially... the offensive end.
Quickly with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. No good, unable to end this run.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Quickly. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And shooting off the catch, Scotty Barnes has built out that part of his game.
We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
There's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward. And get some payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that 3.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Lets it go from deep. And Utah, another three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Captain Clutch. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 17 points for Captain Clutch.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind.
The pairing up front. It'll be Collins and Kessler. Captain Clutch is out there with Collins, Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He finished with 57 points. And so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? I'll find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
5 on the clock. Dick can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 22. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's Quickly. And the rejection by Collins.
Good reach for Collins. Anticipated that shot and sent it back.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Passes it to Quickly. And again, no good by Toronto. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the 76ers. Inside, Captain Clutch. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Quickly. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Here's Barnes. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Clarkson for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Raptors call time here. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more 3-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Captain Clutch. This one for 3. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Barnes kicks to Boucher. Barrett against Markkanen. The putback, and Pirtle able to finish.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do. Get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's Captain Clutch. The three-pointer, no good. Toronto shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And that one's good, Barnes.
2 fancy points there from Scotty Barnes. Beam me up from the floater.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
There's Captain Clutch. Drills the three-pointer. Captain Clutch has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
There at the pass to Barnes. Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep. Pretty as the quarter comes to a close, their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. The pass to Captain Clutch. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Captain Clutch has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz. And here's quickly for 3. Utah with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Captain Clutch. That 3 off the mark.
Utah foul. Hendricks. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Toronto's gotten a lot of looks throughout tonight. 5 of 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Pass to Captain Clutch. The 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pirtle finds quickly with the drive, and it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Quickly with a wide open look, and the Raptors miss again.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now for an update on John Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they're hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Pass to Boucher. It's good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 6 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Quickly. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 5. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Barrett. And Olynyk kicks to Barrett. On the wing Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has...
And got it! Another basket.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
Captain Clutch, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here's Quickly for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Jazz, Hendricks is checked in, and it's Captain Clutch in for Sexton. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And the Raptors miss again. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Captain Clutch is out there with Keontae George. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Utah Jazz?
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Mitchell in for Scotty Barnes.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Captain Clutch.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here is Brown. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
The clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess less sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Make the accreditations.